Hey, good afternoon. Russell Hotels going live just for a couple of minutes. You guys know how I do it. It's the daily check-in. Daily check-in with Russell Hotels. Hope you guys, did I say hope you guys are doing well already? I tend to say it like 3 or 4 times before I even get to what I'm trying to say. But anyway, this is the daily check-in with Russell of Hotels. And happy Friday. Today's March 1st. Is this year going by so fast? You know how people say after the first couple of months of the year, oh my God, this year is going by so fast. I mean, it seemed like it was just February. Well, yeah, yesterday it was just February. So there you go. But no, I think the year is progressing the way it's supposed to progress. Hopefully you guys we're all doing well in our respected positions and whatever the heck we do. But anyway, hey, what I do is I do a daily check-in. I do a daily check-in Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We talk about everything hospitality, the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent, the challenging. It's always something going on within the industry. But it's not always the industry as a whole. Maybe it's just my little world of what's going on, right? So it's all about trying to get things out and trying to let people know you're still here and that kind of stuff, right? So hey, did you guys happen to check out yesterday the power of personal branding with Victor Simmons and Brandy Starks? That was they invited me to come on and kind of talk about my journey through personal branding and all that, although it wasn't called personal branding when I started doing it, right? So that was a term that came in later. But if you haven't checked it out, it's on my LinkedIn page because we're live on LinkedIn. We're live here on LinkedIn, YouTube, X, and YouTube, right? So feel free to, and did I say Facebook too? Facebook, YouTube, X, and LinkedIn. So that's where it is. So if you want to go back and find that, see that show from yesterday, it was pretty dope. It was pretty fire. That means it was great. Okay. And I'm always excited to be invited to talk about things like that, right? So hopefully that, helps somebody else out or fuel somebody to start a podcast or if they're on the fence about certain things, as far as marketing themselves, marketing their business, maybe that's something that'll catapult them to do it, right? Because that's what we need. We always need a catalyst, something to light the fire and say, you know what, I could do that, right? And I just appreciate the comments that came in, the questions that were asked, because it's all about engagement, right? So if you don't want to engage on social media, then you shouldn't be on social media. So because social media is about engaging, showing things that whatever you're doing, hopefully they're above board and it is actually you doing this stuff, right? Because we all know there's a lot of fake Jakes out there in social media land, but the people that I know, the people I follow, the people that follow me, that I'm friends with, that I'm linked with, they're doing legit stuff. So I know for a fact. Just like Ronnie Palmer. I just saw something that Ronnie Palmer posted. I think that was early today. I mean, she did this amazing event in San Jose. I mean, congratulations to Ronnie. I don't remember the name of the event, but I just know it was fire. So if you don't follow Ronnie Palmer, follow her on LinkedIn and see what she's doing. She's doing some amazing events, right? So, man, I mean, I just got chills just looking at all the people that were there, right? And just reading the notes and all the stuff that she's doing and all the things that she did, and how Visit San Jose did a great job, and those are her partners and all that kind of stuff. So if you haven't checked it out, it's on LinkedIn. Check it out, Ronnie Palmer. So anyway, but I always have an agenda when I come on here and do this. Oh, let me back up though. Okay. So I also do On Air with Russell of Hotels, which is that live hospitality talk show everyone is talking about, right? So I'm a host of 2 different shows. The Daily Check-In, that's right now, and then On Air with Russell of Hotels that comes up every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Okay, so if you haven't checked that out, go back to LinkedIn, go on Facebook, go on X, and you'll be able to see those as well. Okay, so you got to pub yourself. You got to publicize what you do, right? Because if you're not excited about your brand, no one else is going to be excited about your brand. Okay, you got to be the biggest cheerleader for you and your brand. Let me turn on the chat here, the engagement chat. I mean, I'm all about the engagement, so feel free to come on and say, hey, what's going on? Happy Friday. Hey, what are you doing? I mean, what are you talking about? Who are you? Whatever the heck you guys want to say, go ahead and say it. Get it off your chest. I'll address it. But no, if you have comments and you want to engage, I mean, feel free to do that because that's what the show is all about. all about engagement. It's all about giving back, all about talking, whatever you want to talk about. Well, providing this in if it's in the podcast space, the hotel space, the marketing space, the personal branding space, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm here for it, for all of that. So real quick, let's move forward because this don't have to be that long. Okay, I just tend to talk, and I could be here forever, But no, I got certain things I want to talk about. And real quick, Globa 7, you're going to New Orleans, transportation company. I use it. I know people that have used it as well. If you're going to events in New Orleans, like say Mardi Gras, the Essence Festival, which are big things, or special events that happen. Super Bowl's coming up for next year in New Orleans. Always some championship games, tournament games, all that kind of stuff. A lot of things going on in New Orleans. But if you need transportation to and from the airport, you want to make sure you call up Monday at globa7.com, or you can email him. That's not a phone number, but email Monday, and his name is Monday. Yes, I said that right. It is spelled correctly. Monday at globa7.com. That's his email, so reach out to him. Just like we make reservations, ahead of time, and we make our flight arrangements and things like that, you got to do that as far as transportation is concerned, especially in New Orleans, because they get, some of the events get crazy around there where, you call for a Lyft or Uber and they don't show up or they cancel. That happens a lot in New Orleans, just so you know. So it's always good to have a plan before you even get there. So I would suggest that, maybe I need to reach out to Monday, because Russell said he does a great job, and it's not just about the transportation. It's about the experience as well, right? So we always want that. So if you got 40 people, you got 40 passenger buses. If you need like 16 people, got Mercedes-Benz Sprinters. If you need like 6 to 8 people, they got the Escalade. I mean, they got everything that you would need to satisfy your transportation issues, okay? Your transportation needs. He has all that stuff. So just reach out to him and say, hey, Russell sent me, and he'll take care of you. Guaranteed. So, but anyway, let's move on. What's the topic for today? I want more repeat group business from my clients. Okay, now you guys know, well, of course, I do hotel site selection, right? So I assist my companies and organizations with finding the right hotel for their group, right? So I'm not a meeting planner. I say I'm a hotel site selection specialist or expert or whatever. So, but I work for meeting planners, right? So meeting planners want certain things, and a lot of hotel people, like directors of sales or the sales managers, senior sales managers, whatever, they want more business. They want more repeat group business from their existing clients. Who wouldn't want that, right? Why do I need to work hard to get these people back? Well, there's certain things that we need to do. We need to follow up on to make sure, or that ensures that maybe they will come back. Okay, there's no guarantee that they will, but there's some things that we can do, make them feel a little better, make them feel a little bit more special, VIP, all this stuff, transportation, whatever, we need to do that. But I come up with a couple of things. In fact, I think I got like 10 things. I'm going to go through these quickly, okay? So you don't have to, don't fret, okay? Don't worry. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. Then that way you won't even know, right? Then that way you can get along with your day. Because I know many people come on here and say, you know what, I can't get through the rest of my day without hearing Russell of Hotels talk about whatever he's going to talk about. That's a good one, right? Anyway, number 1, provide exceptional service. Okay, well, that's a good start, right? Offer impeccable service and support to meeting planners throughout the planning process and during the event itself. Anticipate their needs, respond promptly to inquiries, and provide personalized attention to ensure a seamless and stress-free experience. Can you do that? Is it possible to do that? Yeah, it is possible to do that. The bigger the hotel, the more people you got that are able to do these things. And maybe you can assign a person to do these things. If they need anything, like Marriott has the red code or something like that, where they're constantly walking around and making sure everything's going well with their group or their meetings and all that stuff, making sure the BEOs and everything are, in order. And, when one event ends, it just kind of goes into another, that kind of thing. So you're going to make sure that you're providing the exceptional service. But even before you even start, what about and I didn't put this down, a pre-con, a pre-con meeting, what is it called, a pre-con? Well, pre-con meeting, right? So before the meeting actually starts, you're doing a pre-con with everybody. So you have the meeting planner, you may even have the client there, and then you have all the staff members, right? So you have, the director of food and beverage, you got the general manager should be there, director of sales and marketing, your sales contact, convention services. They go in just detail a resume, right? So there's a resume that's given before to everybody within the hotel, right? This group is coming in, Russell Hotels group is coming in on this day, and we're going to do a pre-con meeting. So they have a resume with, he has 100 rooms a night, the suites, these people have the suites, all the VIP information is there, and then they go into the meeting part of it, and then you get to meet everyone, that's there, all the powers that be. So you actually know them on a first name basis. Okay, if I got problems with F&B, I'm gonna call Steve. If I have problems with this, I'm gonna call that person. Front office, there's Bob over there. Carol's over there. She's taking care of accounting. All those kind of people are there, right? So start off with that, because you want to, once again, you want to make them feel like they're special, right? Like they're not just another meeting. This is just, we've done, we do 10,000 meetings a year. You're just one of them. No, if you do 10,000 meetings a year, that's fine. But you want to make sure they feel like they're number one. Okay, that they're going to be the only group there. So you got to make sure people feel, and that's where that exceptional, service comes in. Tailored meeting packages. Create customizable meeting packages that cater to the specific needs and preferences of meeting planners and their groups. Offer flexible options for meeting space, accommodations, dining, amenities to accommodate various budgets and requirements. Yeah, make sure that stuff is easy for them to navigate through whatever they're doing. They got so much stuff going on. I mean, a lot of these meeting planners, they don't just meeting plan. They have to work, their jobs as well. This may be just an additional role for them. It's not just a one, this is all I do meeting planning all day. Well, those days are over, right? There's a lot of people that they wear multiple hats. So the easier it is for them to digest things, the better it is, right? So just make things easy for people. Value-added amenities and service. Where is that? Okay, services. Provide value-added amenities and services that enhance the meeting experience for attendees. This could include complimentary Wi-Fi, audio-visual equipment, on-site catering, shuttle services, and access to recreational facilities or team building activities. So whatever the heck that happens to be, whatever that looks like for at your hotel, the meetings that you're putting on, make sure that stuff is there for them to understand, right? The complimentary Wi-Fi, okay, you're getting this, you're throwing all these things in because you want, at the end of the day, you want their meeting planner to be happy, because guess what? The attendees are gonna, if they're happy, they're gonna tell the meeting planner, oh my God, this was great. We got free Wi-Fi. The transportation to and from that, the recreation place or in our free time was great. All that stuff. That's gonna get back to the meeting planner. And then the meeting planner is going to say, maybe we'll do this again. Maybe we'll try it again next year as well, right? Maybe this will be our home, our meeting home for the next 5 years. You just never know where it's going to go, but you have to make things easy for them. And you make things easy for the attendees because you want the good stuff to get back to the meeting planner. Exclusive offers and discounts. Offer exclusive offers, discounts, or incentives for meeting planners who book their events at your hotel. Yeah, give them incentives. I'm gonna give you triple points, quadruple points without asking. Offer them things without them asking for it. Don't do things that you do for everyone else, right? Well, how special does that make me feel? Okay, if I know that you do the same thing for the other groups, come on, give them something different. And it's not just, I'm gonna send the typical fruit basket amenity. Who wants that mess? No one wants that, okay? Most of the time, people don't eat it. Have you noticed that? I mean, I get amenities, I'll pick through it depending on what it is, right? And for something they put thought behind, meaning I don't eat meat, I don't eat anything with dairy in it. So if you're getting me chocolate, make sure it's dark chocolate, because most dark chocolate that does not have dairy in it. Did you know that? So make sure you got to check the ingredients on some of this stuff. So I'm a vegan, right? So I have a vegan diet. Now, if I got a whole basket full of vegan goodies and I'm like, oh, wow, okay, they actually know who I am. They took the time to figure me out. They know about the non-meat eats. You think that's going to go further than if I just got this random fruit basket? Yeah, I think it probably will. So make sure we're doing those kind of things for our clients, our VIP, because we want them to come back. So if I represent $1 million in business, well, don't you want me to come back? And when is the best time to ask them to come back? When they're here and they've had a good time and everything is going great. Okay, that's the best time. Don't let them leave without, they say, hey, we'd love to have you back. What are your dates for next year? We love to bid on it or whatever. I'll give you the same rate that you got this year. What? Where do I sign? I mean, that's what you want to happen, but we have to do those things. We've got to be aggressive when it comes to certain things like that. We'll let people walk out and then, start, hearing other things from other people. Other hotels have known that they're at this particular hotel. They want that business. Why compete when you don't have to? So the best time to rebook a group is when they are there and they are having a good time. When they're in your hotel already, having a great time. Okay, because your attendees, the attendees have gone back to you and said, hey, they've been sending you emails all night. You think they're sleeping, but they're sending you emails like, hey, this is great hotel, great job on selecting this hotel. Love to come back. Whatever the heck they say. I'm just throwing that stuff out there. But anyway, dedicated event planning team. Assign a dedicated event planning team. Like, say if you don't have like the red coat situation and you're maybe a different type of hotel. Maybe, but you have convention services or conference services person, have them there. Have them make their office of the day in the lobby or near the meeting where they're meeting, outside their meeting room, so that way they're accessible. Whatever you need to do, be creative and make sure that this is your point person. If you need anything at all, Sally Joe is right here. Okay, Sally Joe is here to take care of your every need. Okay. We got to be creative. We just can't, just let them go and okay, whatever, no big deal, no harm, no foul. No, Make them feel special. Make them feel like VIPs. And I got a couple more. Don't worry about it. Okay, just calm down. Once again, this is, I want more repeat business, more repeat group business from my clients. Well, how do I get it? Streamline planning process. Streamline the planning process by providing online booking tools. Yeah, let them book themselves. You know what I mean? So a lot of the hotels now, when you sign the contract, they send you a link so your attendees can book their own stuff, right? So even if it's paid for if everything goes to a master, that's okay. They can still book their own reservations. You ain't got to worry about that. Let them do it. And then you just get the master list and just check it towards the list that you have. I mean, but it's a streamlined process. That's what we're going to now. So make sure the hotel that you're booking has that. Feedback and continuous improvement. Always welcome feedback. Solicit feedback from meeting planners and attendees after each event to identify areas for improvement and enhance the meeting experience. Yeah, you want to know, right? You want firsthand, what's going on, and maybe even before they leave, right? So that way it can be addressed. So yeah, make sure you do that. Networking and relationship building. Foster strong relationships with meeting planners through regular communication, networking events, and relationship building initiatives. Show appreciation for their business, maintain open lines of communication, and demonstrate your commitment to their success. Yeah, if they're successful, you're successful. Your job is to make them look good in front of their boss, right? Everybody got a boss, right? Your job is to make sure that meeting planner looks good at all time in front of his or her boss. That is it. And when you have special events that are going on at your hotel, make sure you invite them. Maybe you do a chef's table. Maybe, you invite people because we're doing some new menu items and the chef wants, he wants to serve you guys and get your opinion on what, the new menu items or whatever. Invite them. They love that. Meeting planners love to come in and try new menu items that haven't been open, to the public yet. It's going to be a wine. We're going to wine and dine you. We're going to do this. We're going to pair this with this wine. All that. They love that stuff. Include them. What about special events that you go to? Maybe your owner, the owner of your hotel or the GM has, season tickets to the whatever, to the ballet or to the opera, to the, ball games, whatever the heck it is, sporting events, whatever it is. Make sure they're on that list. They don't have to go with you. You can just give them a pair of tickets. Hey, Sally Joe, I happen to have, tickets to the Laker game tonight. You know, tickets. You can take you and your husband. Oh, that'd be great. Oh my God, I never thought about that. They do a Laker game. You know, whatever the heck it is, make them feel like VIPs. Okay, that's what it comes down to. Let's see, where else am I? Post event follow up, just like you do a trip. I mean, a pre trip, pre meeting conference. You do a post meeting conference. Have the same people in that room. What worked? What didn't work? How can we improve? Okay, you got firsthand information, you know, from the people that were there. If there's issues that arose that you knew about and no one else knows, that's your time to say, hey, there's some issues at the front desk. The front desk manager is there. So you can basically let that person know, like, hey, this is what happened, but how do we fix that? You know what I mean? So, you know, these are things that we can talk about while we're there. That's what they're for. And then the last thing is probably, for me, it's probably one of the most important things. It's all about getting that damn commission. Okay, especially if you're a meeting planner that lives on commission, that works for commission, right? So if you're a meeting planner or hotel site selection, which I am, right? That commission, I need you to be involved in getting my damn commission, because for whatever reason, salespeople are always in a hurry to get that signed contract, but when it comes down to putting the paperwork in for your commission, you know, now they want to ghost you. You know what I mean? Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I'm on vacation. You know, they're not returning phone calls. They're not returning emails. They're never in the office. Did Russell show up? I heard Russell came here. Russell's here. I'm going out the back door. You know, believe me, I didn't see, I didn't heard everything. Remember, I worked on both sides. I know the game. So let's just make sure, if it is a commission situation, we are actively involved in that. If that means that we just need to put the paperwork in, send it to accounting, then that's what we do. But we need to expedite it. A meeting planner or hotel site selection person should not have to call you or email you, say, hey, I'm following up on that commission. You should be the one to say, hey, just so you know, we've already processed the paperwork and I sent it into accounting. Now that basically eliminates you from the equation, right? You've done your job, okay? And I actually send you a copy. I copied you on the email too. Boom. Okay. Well, now my issue's with accounting, not with you. In accounting, we met Sally Joe because Sally Joe was in the pre-con, in the post-con meeting. Okay. Now I got a direct contact. So that's the reason why we do those things, right? You want your meeting planner or the person in charge to feel like that VIP. They've met everyone there. So if there's issues, they can go directly to that person because we've all met. Okay, so that's the reason for that stuff. But commission follow-up is the key. Okay, whatever the salesperson's job is, get her done, and let me know what's going on with that. Okay, then that way I can take you out of the equation. Now I can focus on this accounting person. Okay, and if the accounting doesn't get it taken care of, I know the GM. The GM gave me his business card, told me to call or email him anytime with any issues that I have. Okay, so that's why it's important. And I think if you did some of these things, I'm not saying 100% you do all these things, you're going to get more repeat business. I'm saying these are tools to do that. You're not going to lose business because you do this. I could guarantee that. So, but just make sure we're doing some of these things because, like I said, the client is the most important person here, and they basically set the table for that. So they're heavily influenced. If you influence them, they can influence their boss, and then maybe that meeting will come back. So, because it's a lot easier to get repeat business than it is to, oh God, I got to go back out and find something out. So, find another group to replace that group. So there you go. See, that was a good one, right? That was painless, and it only took me less than 25 minutes to go through that. Okay. So if you have questions at all, I always open this up right here. My last, I always want to end this on a CTA, a call to action. That's what a CTA means, right? Call to action is, if you have questions at all, you email me. So what does that mean? CTA, okay, what do I want you to do from here? Okay, so I'm done with what I had to say. If you have questions at all, because I'm a resource, right? I'm here to answer questions. If you have questions about anything that I just talked about, questions about starting a podcast or hotel site selection or content creating, anything within the hotel space, feel free to email me, slide into my DMs. I'm on every single social media platform out there. Okay, so if you say that, oh, I tried to get a hold of you and I couldn't get it, you're lying. Okay, because I gave you every opportunity to do that. Also, you can go to my website, russellofhotels.com, and my phone number is there. So if you want to call me, you can do that too. Pick up the phone, call me if you need someone to talk to. But anyway, so that is it. Today's Friday. Have a great Friday. Thank you guys again. No one made any comments. That's okay. I'm good with that. That is quite all right. But I do thank the people for listening, because I see people are listening or watching. So I do appreciate that. So other than that, I think that is it. So you guys have a great Friday, great weekend. Be safe. Today's Friday, right? So I'm just looking at the weather. I mean, weather in LA, just so you know, I mean, it's kind of cool today. It's kind of overcast. I don't think it's going to rain, but it does look like it could rain. Right? I don't know if it's going to rain or not. Just thought I'd give you a little heads up on that. I don't know why. And I don't know why the airport was busy yesterday. I went to the airport twice yesterday. Airport was busy as heck, meaning a lot of people coming in. I don't know why a lot of people are coming in to LA. What's going on this weekend? Then we get through the award season and all that. I don't know. Maybe just people coming to LA just to hang out. So LA's like Jed Clampett always said, LA is the place to be, right? Or California is the place to be. So that's what Jed Clampett said. You guys know who Jed Clampett is? That he said it. Okay, I didn't say it. I'm just relaying the message. I see Sweet D. What's going on, Dennis Butler? What's going on out there in Beat Town, out there in Blythe? So hope you guys are doing well out there. You know what? Next time I come to Blythe, I'm looking you up, man, because you kind of blew us off the last time I was there, right? You kind of you disappeared. Okay, so I saw you, and then all of a sudden you disappeared. So I'm gonna have to follow up with you just to catch up, man. We haven't caught up in a long time, so and it seems like we only see each other when there's some, a funeral or something like that. So we got to make sure that next time I'm there. I'm gonna look you up. All right. So anyway, that is it for today. Thank you guys on Facebook. Thank you LinkedIn, YouTube, X. Thank you guys all for joining this. I do this, like I said, the daily check-in Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I do On Air with Russell of Hotels on every Tuesday. So thank you guys for supporting that. Appreciate you. And Dennis says, let me just put this one thing. There you go. I'm a businessman working hard. Okay. All right. I'll give you a pass this one time. Okay. But no, I'm going to look you up next time I'm home. So anyway, you guys have a great day, and we will see you soon. And as always,